Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and a very warm welcome to ISA 2023 in the most vibrant city of Dubai. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the
completely into the DNA of your life. So without wasting, let me extend grand welcome first to the BOD and COO of III, Dr. Kevin Ward from United States of America, and Miss Meg Krofzig from Germany, and Major General Sanjay Ji, Major General Sanjay Soi. So I'm going to introduce each of them one by one. They're all experts in their field. They are unique in their unique stars, I can say. But if I talk about the first ladies first, if I talk about Miss Meg, she's an amazing influencer. She's one of the 100 top influencers and a person with compassion. More than a leader, you should be a person with a compassion. She's a person who has created innovation with her blockchain technology. She is introducing blockchain in lots of fields. In every field, even a common layman can make use of that. That is her expertise. She is a women entrepreneur. She is a lady of substance. And we are so glad to have her today. And Major General Sanjay Ji. Major General Sanjay Soi is an international defense expert who has given his life for the country, for the nation. The leadership is filled in his DNA completely. And so, don't you think he is the person who can create an influence today in our complete galaxy of the leaders present here? And then coming to our expert, leadership expert, wisdom leader, wisdom seeker, Dr. Kevin Ward, who is spreading the wisdom everywhere, every day to different parts of the world with his amazing personality. He is a person who is with III from last 4 years and as a COO and BOD of III. And without wasting time, let me welcome Dr. Kevin Ward to welcome our guest, to welcome all of our guests, our edu leaders today here. Dr. Kevin, stage is yours.
Thank you, Dr. Shama. It's always my pleasure and honor to get to introduce and welcome our event. And it is so exciting to now go to I-100 LEAD, which is a new initiative. And we're looking forward to hearing from current and future leaders and learning about the principles, the concepts of leading. And I want to welcome our special guests for being here to help us, as well as all the participants. So it's going to be an exciting day. I look forward to learning from all of you as well. So on behalf of the Board of Directors of III and IHS, I want to welcome all of you and look forward to hearing from everyone. So thank you. And Dr. Shama, back to you.
Thank you, Dr. Kevin. Thank you so much. Friends, I always tell that in International Institute of Influencers history, we never started any program without the welcome message from Dr. Kevin Ward. So I'm always humbled and I always extend gratitude for Dr. Kevin for this honor to III always. Thank you, Dr. Kevin. Thank you so much. And now the story begins. Once upon a time. So the story begins now. Once upon a time, there was a princess. So now we have a princess here. She's none other than Miss Meg Crotchet. I always call her Meg. I feel so happy whenever I interact with her. She's so humble. And as I say, leaders are always humble and simple. So she's such a wonderful personality, and I have a really good bond with her. And I would request Meg, her wishes, inspiring message to all our edu leaders today to get ignited. Meg, stage is yours.
Oh, thank you for all the compliments. And I'm also very happy to, first of all, hear all of your perspectives of what a leadership or leader is and what leadership actually means. For me, being considered as a leader, for me, it was a long journey, actually, first of all, to become aware of myself. So what are the aspects within me? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? It is a long process to recognize yourself. But being able to recognize yourself, then you can also recognize the other and also respect the other with each of its strengths and weaknesses, and also use somebody and put somebody into the good position with all of these strengths and weaknesses in a whole, as a complete person. So I think becoming aware and recognizing oneself is one of the most important steps. It was actually one of the most important things for me in my life to become a leader. And let's see what we can share today as insights to inspire each other.
Thank you, Meg. I think it's a wonderful what you said. Self-exploration, knowing who you are first. When you know who you are, your why becomes very easy. So when you know who, then why becomes very easy. So this is what, it's a wonderful insight. I think you have started with a very good wisdom nugget for all of them. Thank you, Meg. Thank you so much. So we are looking forward. We'll come back to you. Thank you, Meg. So my dear friends, then next, let me welcome our Dhamakedar. Our most powerful leader, I can say. And he's not just a powerful leader, he's also the advisory board member of III, International Institute of Influencers. Major General Sanjay ji all the time empowers III, all the time supports with his valuable insights, with his promising support, I can say. And we are always grateful to Major General Sanjay ji for his presence today. And your presence, Sanjay ji, really, honestly, I can say it has ignited us. Thank you, Sanjay ji, for your valuable time. And we request you to give your message to Dhamakedar message to all our edu leaders today. Jai Hind, Sanjay ji. Sanjay ji, aap muted hai.
Good evening, and thank you so much, Dr. Shama and International Institute of Influencers, for inviting me to be part of the jury. In fact, I'm looking forward to learning a lot from the leaders with whom I will be interacting, and also listening other interactions with Dr. Kevin and Dr. Daljit Rana. In fact, it is a great opportunity for me to be part of this wonderful event today. And as you have mentioned, as a army personnel, throughout my life, I had been leading the people. I would not say I've always mentioned the word. I have been serving the people, wherever I was. I talked of the serving the people, serving the people who were under me, and I always look forward for a couple of things. Number one was trust, their trust in me and my trust in them. And trust meant that I always felt like empowering them. I always took the responsibility of if anything went wrong, and always gave credit to them whenever they did whatever was their contribution in front of our seniors. So probably these couple of things were there which people always love to be part with me, and to be part of me, and always gave their best for whatever task was given to me or my organization. And because I am from infantry and had 7 tenures in Kashmir, I would also like to mention here that I generally in the operation try to lead from the front, and always maintain the human rights issues. In fact, in Kashmir, I can say with proud that the ladies, the girls, the people used to say, Janab, upar khuda, niche aap. And they would tie Rakhi to me, they would treat me like brother or father figure. That is the kind of feeling the local people had. So, all these things matter a lot when your juniors, when your team sees you as an example of upholding the values, upholding the ethics, upholding the ethos, being honest. So I can say that even after my retirement, or the people whom I commanded directly and left them in 2004, they're all in touch with me, and I'm in touch with them. And I've been to their villages, I've been to their places in Manipur, Nagaland, or Uttarakhand. So generally, I'm in touch with them, and thank you so much. I'll not take much time, Dr. Shama, for the invite, and I'm looking forward to learning a lot from the distinguished teams and the people who are coming today for interaction. Dr. Shama.
Thank you, Sanjay ji. Thank you so much. You have always inspired everyone, and I'm one of the big follower of yours who follows you. Your energy, I always take up your energy. Thank you, Sanjay ji. Thank you so much. And my dear friends, now let's move on to Daljit ji. Before that, I just want to tell once more. When I heard this Major General Sanjay ji, I got something in my mind. अच्छे ने हमें अच्छा कहा, अच्छे ने हमें अच्छा कहा, बुरे ने हमें बुरा कहा, अच्छे ने हमें अच्छा कहा, बुरा ने हमें बुरा कहा, जिसकी जितनी जरूरत थी उसने उतना हमें पहचाना. So never so never so
wonderful.
Thank you.
बिल्कुल. But only thing I would say add here is कि किसी ने आपको बुरा भी कहा तो आप मत change हो, you remain what you are.
Exactly, Sanjay ji. That's what, when I saw you, those things came up in my mind. So that's what I want to say, that good will find you good only, bad will find you bad only. So they will find you according to their needs, their requirements, but you never change. You be the same what you are. That is the character of a leader, my dear friends. So with that another insight, let me move on to our country director of III, Daljit ji, who is one of the awesome personality who starts his morning with awesomeness, who starts his morning with awesome morning and motivates everyone. So we are so glad to have today Daljit ji with us. And I request Daljit ji to give his wonderful insights of leadership, Daljit ji, and create that energy in the platform today.
So awesome evening, everybody. First of all, I would like to give and extend my gratitude to that Almighty, that universe. And my special thanks to Dr. Shama Hussain, the founder and global CEO of International Institute of Influencers, Dr. Kevin Ward, MEC, and Major General Sanjay Soiji, for giving your precious time for making today's event one of the best events of our life. So as a founder of 91 Days Leadership and as a country director of III India, I extend my warm welcome to all the EDU leaders who are going to rock today. Today, we from India promise you that we are here to give a powerful message to the universe, to the world, how we are imparting education in India in our institutions. So I am not taking much time. I extend my warm welcome and best of luck for all the EDU leaders from Team 91 Days. Today is your day. And in last, I would like to mention the famous quote of my mentor, Sardar Charanjit Singh Ji Channi, the Chancellor of City Group of Institutions. बोलते हैं असूलों पे जब आंच आए तो टकराना जरूरी है और अगर जिंदा हो तो जिंदा नजर आना भी जरूरी है. So my dear friends, today is your day and once again we welcome you all. Over to you, Dr. Shama Hussain.
Thank you, Daljit ji. Thank you so much for inspiring the platform. Thank you once again, Daljit ji. So I'm sure everyone are going to rock today. So our first international expert, as I said, once upon a time, there was a princess. So our princess, Miss Mac today is here with us as an international expert and created that impact in the society in various countries of the world. With her international leadership, she's going to interact with Miss Jasbir Bhatia. You know, she's such a wonderful, such a beautiful, empowered lady, director of Goodlay Schools and from Delhi. First time when I asked her yesterday, I was surprised. I asked her a question like, what's the worst comment that people has given to you? And she said, my arrogance, directly. I was just looking at her like, you know, that is what your honesty. That's what I was just looking at her and I noted when she said that. And she said how she has transformed herself from that situation to, we had discussion, anabolism to catabolism and all. I really loved her personality when she said that. That's what, you know, when you're honest in your values, when you don't need to show to the world in a different persona of yours, you show what you are, people love that. So I'm sure I'm so honored today to have Miss Jasbir, the first personality to interact with Miss Meg. So, and congratulations and best wishes, Dr. Miss Jasbir.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So
Yeah, Ms. Jasbir, please.
I just wanted to say a happy morning, afternoon, evening to all my wonderful friends here. I'm from India, Delhi. My name is Jasbir. And happy to be here and excited, you know. So let's get started with this. Yes.
Let's get started. Yes.
Yeah.
So, Meg, the stage is yours.
All right. Well, first of all, I want to say I think it's very important to be authentic, as you just mentioned, to also recognize and appreciate your weaknesses, and just be as you are, and you are loved. That's true. That's absolutely true.
Absolutely.
So I'm very happy that you are on a very good way. So that's very good. But I have the first question that I have for you is actually, how can you relate a lion?
A lion?
An animal, the animal.
Yeah, the lion, yeah.
And leadership in life?
Okay. For me, a lion actually symbolizes, if you remember, like in the old Stone Age, you know, when the people were just cavemen, the lion was all something to be hunted, right? And that was the time they went into that fight and flight mode. But today, a lion is any situation which we face throughout the day, any situation we are facing, any difficulty. And if we go into that stressful mode at that moment, you cease to be a leader, because we are supposed to be able to handle all situations under calm and compose. So for me, a lion is any situation in my life which might send me into that flight and fight or a trigger mode. And I have sort of worked on myself and reconstructed myself in such a way that I think I'm in a better position now to face any lions in my life. So yeah.
Wonderful.
Thank you. And a quote, "We are what we do." How can you prove this through your life experiences or on yourself?
Right. We are what we do, right? So Dr. Shama missed out one phrase which I used last evening. That was transformation or metamorphism from a caterpillar to a butterfly, right? So
Exactly.
that's my journey of the past 18 years. I have transformed my life from a caterpillar to a butterfly. Yes, see, it's in this part of the world, you know, we believe that we come for a purpose on this planet. I feel I'm a spiritual being. I've come on this planet for a human experience, for some purpose in my life. And once we come here, we hit amnesia. We forget our purpose. And then we are happy in our own party, you know, and then something hits you, which reminds you, ki, hey, here you're going wrong way and you've got to take a U-turn. So something like that did happen in my life. I won't go into the details. But yes, what you said, you do what you, what I think what you mean is to speak what you really mean and to do what you really say. Yeah. So then as Dr. Shama Hussain generally talks about PPP, I talk about HHH. That is the head, the heart, and the hand. So as Dr. Major Sanjay, he mentioned service. I also call myself a servant leader. You know, I prefer to be called a servant leader, which comes from the word service. Okay. So when I talk about service, I mean, whatever knowledge I have in my head should go through my heart and then through my hand, in the sense, whatever decision I take in my life have to come from my heart, not directly from my head. So with the knowledge and wisdom in my head, I tend to get connected with my heart, and whatever comes from my heart, that service has to go through my hands. And as I have matured in life, as I have transformed, as I said, I'm enjoying this new transformation of coming into this service and to be able to think from my heart. So when I think from my heart and I do with my hand, I think I'm actually doing what I'm feeling. So it's not just words, it's not just knowledge. Knowledge has been transformed into wisdom, and I'm trying to use that in my life.
Wow, this is mind-blowing. I mean, the 3H, I think that's...
Yes.
I will make a post about it on LinkedIn later. I think. So head, heart, and hand.
Yes.
And so actually the connection between head and the heart, mind and the soul, and bringing it through the body.
Absolutely.
So all the levels are connected.
I call it the head and the heart coherence, you know, the brain-heart coherence. That is required. We have to match with our head. Our heart has to match with our head, and then that's the way we work.
3 H's. I mean, you can write a book about it, I think. That's very, very inspiring.
Yes.
And according to your life philosophy, who are fit to be your friends? Who are fit to be your friends? I mean, how should be their personality? Ideally.
Okay. I sometimes feel I'm caught in the wrong job. I mean, being a teacher and a leader and all that does not really resonate to me very organically, really. But yes, people love me the way I am. What you said was, who deserves to be my friend? If I talk about 20 years back, my answer would have been totally different, which I'm not very proud of today. But today, I'm in love with anything. Okay. Today, my love and my compassion flows out of my heart for anything which has life in it. And when I say that, it is not just human beings, it could be plants, it could be animals, it could be street animals, it could be even minerals, because in spirituality, we learn here that even they have consciousness. So anything which has consciousness, and when I say consciousness, it is connected with the higher consciousness, that is the total oneness. So I am in love with life, actually.
Wow, very inspiring. I mean, you already mentioned some of your philosophy, but maybe you want to describe more your leadership philosophy and how you apply it in daily life.
Yes, yes. So as in the beginning, I think Dr. Kevin said, to know oneself, maybe, I don't know who said that, or Mike said, or you said it. So you and I do feel an atheist, we generally define an atheist as a person who does not believe in God. But I redefine it as an atheist is a person who does not believe in himself, you know, and a leader has to believe in himself. And there's a major difference between a leader and a manager, if you put it that way. For example, if I give a tiny situation, if I just, I'm doing some project, or I'm constructing something, or I'm working on a project, and I call the manager to supervise it, he will say, okay, this much is done, this much is left, and this is how we, like, this is what's happening, and this is what is required. But a leader would come and see whether the project is actually going in the right direction. He will have a vision. I mean, where is he wanting to go? And are we really heading there? Or do we need a change of plan? Or do we need a change of direction? So the focus, the creativity, and the vision, that is going to define a leader. So there's a major difference between a leader and see, whatever, when I talk about the heart, I get all my power from my heart because I listen to my own intuition. I do not go by any, any kind of directions from anywhere else. I have somehow, I feel I'm the chosen one. I have somehow got to connect with the Almighty or the divine or whatever you may call it. And I get all my answers from within. And I'm enjoying this new discovery because I have discovered the divinity which was already inside me. So that helps me in being a very great leader now, because as I said, I'm not too proud of what I was 20 years back. But then, yes, that was in the process. That had to happen. Only that made me take another direction. Okay, so a leader basically, as I've already said, the HHH, and then I believe in other two words, that is the Kaizen of the Japanese. That is being a best version of yourself every single day and improve on it, which is also called the Mamba mentality, I think, coined by Corbe or something. He was a basketball player who got injured, and then he reconstructed himself bit by bit, trying to make very tiny baby steps each day to become the better version of what he was a day before. So I think that's a beautiful way of working on yourself. I don't set unimaginable goals that I'm going to conquer the world, or I just, my tiny goal is just to be slightly more pleasant tomorrow than what I am today, because I really enjoy it. The more love I give out, I get it back in multiple folds. And I mean, you can see that I've actually discovered that, being arrogant and being very judgmental and complaining all the time never took me anywhere. So I was a big time critic, judging people on the way they look, the way they speak, the way they pronounce certain language correctly or incorrectly. So I could just demolish the person totally, by judging a person due to his few qualities. And when I learned not to complain and not to judge too much, the transformation happened, and the caterpillar started to turn into a little butterfly after that.
Absolutely. Yes. I mean, the process, or everything is in the process. Also recognizing it's like a kaleidoscope, you turn it and the picture turns, everything in the picture turns completely, and you see different aspects of yourself. And maybe you see something which you don't like that much, but if you are more in the position of an observer and not a judge, I think you can take the aspect, for example, arrogance, and embrace it with love and with some form of, with you see it with the eyes of love, and then you give it power to change.
Yes.
To, for example, to be more, to show more dedication and not to be arrogant over one else, also being able to listen to someone else and accept someone else's perspective and so forth. So it's wonderful. I really love to listen to you. But I think we also need to go to the next participant, is it?
Yes. Perfect. Lovely, lovely.
Yeah. Exactly. Thank you so much, Dr. Ms. Jasbir. It's so honest. And I think arrogance word also got addressed now today.
The pleasure and the delight was totally mine, ma'am, today.
Exactly, same here. And I think we both of us yesterday connected with this arrogance and also with Japan's technique, which I was talking yesterday about.
Kaizen. Okay, you were talking about Ikigai, yeah.
So that means Japan technique has brought us more together. Thank you once again. Thank you for being here. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you. So my dear friends, now the second personality, the amazing personality with a wonderful smile, Dr. Priyanka. So today we have with us Dr. Priyanka. She's the director of Doon Center of Excellence from Barnala. Dr. Priyanka is going to create that smile. You know, in my life, I have one policy that I never let smile to go on vacation. I give vacation to everyone, but I'll never give vacation to smile, because this is the one for which we are living. So I never give vacation to smile. And Dr. Priyanka is carrying this with her today. So let me welcome Dr. Priyanka to the show.
Thank you, Dr. Shama. Thank you. First of all, an awesome evening, as Mr. Rana says, an awesome evening, morning to everyone present here from the different parts of the world. It is indeed a lovely pleasure of mine to be. It's such a beautiful platform connecting to such beautiful souls over here. And let me first clear it. More than telling anything about myself, I'm here to learn. I'm here to grasp. And I'm grasping a lot. I'm learning a lot. Yes, smiles are contagious. Somebody told me when I was a kid that smiles are contagious. That is why I always wear it. Maybe I'm able to spread it more and more.
So you are spreading it more, exactly. So we need to bring that vaccine also for this, Dr. Priyanka.
Very soon.
So now Dr. Priyanka is with you.
Okay, yeah, hello, Priyanka.
Hello, Mac.
I mean, talking about smiling, but sometimes there can be situations in life that are quite demotivating. And is there a moment, any moment, that truly demotivated the leader in you? And how did you cope with such a situation? Is there any advice for anybody who got demotivated as a leader?
Well, there have been quite a number of situations, and frankly speaking, the leader in me has come up just a few months back. Until then, I was struggling to bring it out. Until then, I was wearing the smile, but that leader in me was hidden somewhere. But yes, my strongest inspiration has always been my mother, whom I've always seen fighting and struggling throughout her life. And the only thing that she has been teaching me is that, wear what you feel. Never fake, never fake, never fake. And by God's grace, maybe I'm blessed that way. Even if I feel extremely demotivated, the smile is always there. So it does dim for a moment, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And as I gradually grew, I knew how to heal myself for it. I found my own ways. Ms. Jasbir speaks about a very famous punchline, which she uses a lot, and I've learned it, that everyone needs to learn that what sails your boat. So I know what sails my boat. It takes maybe just 5 or 10 minutes to, learn what heals me. And the smile is back. And this smile gives me my energy back.
Oh, nice. I mean, yeah, whatever gives you the energy back helps, right?
Yes.
I think also remember the 3 H's. The heart is like the endless source of the energy that I would like to see.
Yes.
So whatever happens in the outer environment.
Absolutely. 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 Absolutely.
And how do you handle conflicts in your personal life? I mean, you don't want to share all sorts of details, but I mean, can you share any personal or professional conflict that you have faced and how you solved it?
Yes, yes. One thing that I have been trying to learn, and I would say I'm still trying to learn, I will never say I've learned it, I'm still trying to learn, is that I need to have a sync between my head and heart. And at the same time, this sync should have a proper balance. So when that balance is achieved, every conflict is resolved. So every day comes with a different conflict. I take a break, I sit back, I listen to what my head says, I listen to what my heart says. Wherever it strikes balance, I take it. I take the decision. The decision may be wrong. And let me tell you, it has proven wrong a number of times. Like later on, I realized, yes, I would have done it like that, it would have been better. But then at that particular point of time, that was the point where my head and heart were sinking. So that was the best way to resolve that conflict at that particular time. And I'm still learning. So I guess when all of us learn to maintain that balance between our heads and our hearts, we learn to solve all the conflicts, whether personal or professional ones.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. And is there a dream that you have, like a dream for your life? What do you expect, or are there any expectations? Is there a vision? What would your perfect dream look like?
My perfect dream would look like a very happy me who is not disturbed by the outside noises. As I mentioned earlier, I'm still learning to maintain that, sync, that balance between the head and heart. So over the years, I'm not very old, but over the years that whatever I have learned, what I have learned the most is that nothing can make you happier than your inner self. So my vision of the happiest, of a better life and the best place would be the happiest me. And the happiest me would be when the outside noises stop disturbing me, when the outside noises stop curbing that inner leader in me, when they don't demotivate me anymore. So I'm hopeful that I'm approaching to that stage very soon, and keeping my fingers crossed, I will reach it. I will reach that stage very soon.
I mean, old. You don't have to be old from the body, but there's the soul.
From the experiences.
From the experiences. The soul can be like an old soul, very experienced.
I am an old soul.
And the old soul says, "Oh, all the outside noise, no, go away. I don't want to have that." But it's we cannot switch it off. It's like we have to learn how to live with the outside environment and cannot just be in a cave.
So absolutely. That is what I was trying to say. That when the outside noises, we cannot be in a cave. We can never be in a cave. But that happiest version of yourself comes when that noises stop disturbing you. When that noises stop having an influence on you. So that is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Yes, just read, ma'am. I would definitely try meditation.
But I also think it's like practice to cope with the outside and whatever happens, and just It's like practicing your psyche to be able to to preserve yourself also when you're in the outside.
Absolutely. Being an entrepreneur, like I had been a professor all my life till 2 years back, and then suddenly switching your roles from being a professor to being an entrepreneur. So yes, I face these lot of conflicts, a lot of chaos, lot of noises every day. So then I take a pause, think and act. Take a pause, think and act. That is how, you will keep your perseverance intact. Don't react, respond, take pauses, think and act. That is what I'm practicing.
Very nice. And how do you describe your leadership philosophy, and how do you apply it in your daily life?
My leadership philosophy actually, I have actually, divided my philosophy into some 4 or 5 points that I would like to share in a brief span of time. So, number one, it has to be based upon my core values. So, my core values say that my leadership philosophy will always be a relational philosophy. I would first like to work on my relationships with everyone who's around me. It has to be based on an open relationship philosophy. My working style. So my vision should always be clear about my working style. It should imbibe that positive future vision qualities in everyone. So if I carry it every day, only then people who are with me are going to imbibe that from me. Expectations. When we come to expectations, being a leader, we first have to be very, very clear that we need to be consistent with our beliefs and ethics. If my beliefs and ethics will change every day, nobody is going to believe in me. So I can never be a good leader. So I can be expecting something from someone only when I am consistent with my beliefs, my ethics, and my visions. And certain behaviors that I will never tolerate. They constitute a part of my educational philosophy. Like, I firmly believe that money is never going to earn you loyalty. No matter how much you pay to your employees, it's not going to make you loyal. You need to understand how to make people loyal towards you. And yes, a couple of minutes back, someone mentioned, always, not everyone is going to love you, but the right people will always love you. And those are the people who need to be with you. So if we put it in a nutshell, I think my educational philosophy has to be open, respectful, and it has to be very, very collaborative. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Priyanka. Thank you so much. I think we got wrong questions for you, because you are the person who is spreading smiles, and we first gave you demotivation. We gave you.
Yeah, probably I never get demotivated.
But anyhow, you defeated them now. You defeated them. So we gave you the battle with them. So you defeated them. Congratulations.
Glad to know that. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So thank you, Meg. So let me now invite, my dear friends, everyone believes that leadership, there is no perfection. There is no perfection in leadership. Every person is a student in leadership. Every person is a student. Like there is no perfect parenthood. In the same way, there is no perfect leadership. Everyone is learning, progressing consistently, and they will learn. Today, I'm going to call such a student. Today, I'm going to call such a student who is the principal of Indian School of Dehradun. And this person, he calls himself as a student all the time. And he calls, it means even I have noticed in many of our programs, every program of i-100, he was attending, listening, gathering the information like a student, noting down the details. Even yesterday's session of mine, also he was there writing. This shows that you are leader, but still you want to learn more. This is the example of student leadership. who believes in that and all the time goes on consistently. So I'm so proud to have such an honest person again who believes in learning and become a great leader so that he can help our nation to become from good to great. Good to great means good means you will tell to the people, but great is they will tell you. So he wants to go to that stage from good to great. So, Mr. Mani, we are so glad to have you. And
Thank
yeah,
you.
we welcome you, Mr. Mani. We want you to speak one or two lines to our everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Mr. Ms. Mac, Kelvin, Dr. Kelvin, Shama Hussain, Daljit Rana, and all my other colleagues. Good evening, and all the best wishes from the Indian Public School, Dehradun. I'm very happy to be a part of it, and I want to learn. Literally saying, I joined this program. I am here to learn from the great entrepreneurs, learn from the great educators, and if I learn something, I help my kids, my students, the new generation, and lead them the proper. That's why I'm here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mike. Thank you, Mr. Mani. Now, Mike, your participant is here.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to second this. I mean, when you have the ethics within yourself, you are an idol for the students that you teach, and yes, absolutely, you have impact on all the future generations through what you live, and that's very wonderful that you have these ethics within you, and that you're living it. I mean, who do you look up for inspiration or mentorship? Where did you get your ideas from, and why? Maybe can you share some of your thoughts around that?
So I brought up in a farmer's family, but while I was being in school, I learned from my teachers the way in which they impart the knowledge and guide and inculcate ethics in them. That's why I prefer this profession as a teacher itself. And I have been teaching for the last 34 years. So the basic instinct that I got is from, frankly saying, from the Holy Script. I happen to read Mahabharata, Gita, Quran, and Bible in my younger days. So I got a little ethics from it, and that ethics mold up my life, struggling a lot in my younger days. So when I become a teacher, I give stress to impart the ethic because the present time, the new generation, they are little deviated from ethic or the moral because they are getting the theoretical knowledge, but when we come to the real life, they are not able to face in many cases. So throughout my life, I try to impart a ethic, moral-oriented education to them and guide them in the proper way whenever they. So the values are very important for me in my life, and I start trying my level best to impart it to the younger generation.
Thank you for sharing that. And what are the metrics by which you measure actual success? And how do you find success?
Success is a matter of hard work, dedication, and regular practice. Success we cannot get it in a single day. A continuous effort is needed. So in order to get success, we say that hard work is needed. When a person or a child or a person is able to do hard work, there should be a conviction. There should be a target. So what I want to become and what is the purpose of becoming that? Because you see, one thing is that monetary gain is there. At the same time,
the satisfaction of life is. So a peace-oriented success, that is actually what is need of the present time. So if we want it, we should have a conviction why what each and every work which we are doing in the work in a day, if we want to go for hard work to get something, to get the success, why should we attain that success? What's the purpose of it? In which way it is going to help me in my life? Until and unless we are not clear of it, we will not go for the hard work. Skill is one, quality is one, skill, ability, but these all will coordinate or correlate or put it together when we are having a proper conviction about the success. For some people, their money or getting wealth is the criteria of success. But we can see in our life, I came across a large number of people, those who are having plenty of money, but they themselves don't consider they are successful in their life because they don't have peace at heart. They are not able to enjoy the money which they have, the wealth which they have. Rather than the monetary gain, there are many other dimensions in the life to get to be successful. For some, it may be wealth. For some, it may be a good job. But for many, it is a very calm and peaceful life where inner peace is there. So for me, in my life, success means when we are going to bed to have a very happy and pleasant sleep. That itself I consider as a success in my life. So
that sounds like a huge success when you go in the evening to bed with a peaceful heart. Yeah, that's a great success. And I also think making decisions before actually taking an action also needs a form of wisdom to make wise decisions. What's the purpose of doing something? Can I do it? Do I have the resources? Do I want to do it? Should I do it? I mean, sometimes you can do it, you want to do it, but maybe you shouldn't do it. And then also, I mean, at the end, is it, do I have to do it? And this also defines, out of my view, the path, if something can be successful or not. But when you, I mean, you are already a leader, but were there times where you were led by someone, and maybe you can describe the time when you lead by an example?
in my life,
Yeah, you have
so you
inspired,
see,
and yeah.
so in my life, you see, there was many times, because when we are dealing with the students or when we are dealing with our colleagues, when we are leading with our supporting staff, so many times we won't get the proper cooperation from them. So the reason is that suppose if a person is not following the instruction, they are not cooperating, they are not performing very well. First of all, we should be patient enough to find out the reason. We have to, because as the telling that just this man was telling, 3 H's: head, heart, and hand. So all the 3 things we have used. Another way we can say that, in another way, if you're telling that thought, act, words, and action. So you see, we have to understand the situation in a proper way, why a person acting or reacting to this particular situation. If we look into his or her background, they may be right. Suppose if we are giving a work, they are not able to complete in time. So we say that they did not complete, they not performed on time. But what was the real fact behind not performing it? Suppose you see 10 times we have given the work, 9 times they performed, the 10th time they could not perform it. So there will be a reason for it. So without bias, without any prejudice, we have to deal with the situation. For that purposes, we have to not only for all the time we are going to use our brain without keeping our hearts away, so that decision which we are taking may not be right. So I think that being a leader, we have to find out time, we have to give a small pause before taking the decision. And we have to find out what is the reason behind the action or reaction or performance or non-performance of a person, whether it is a staff or a student, whomever we are dealing with in our life.
And for recognizing the motive of some actions, I mean, from others, it's also necessary to actually recognize yourself, to be able to recognize at all the motive behind the things. I think that's a
Yes,
high...
appreciation plays a very important role in action. Appreciation plays a very important role in action.
Yeah.
So we have to get the appreciation. We thirst for it. At the same time, each and everyone in front of us or with us, they are also thirst of appreciation. We have to do it. That way we can motivate and get the work.
Wonderful. Maybe you also want to share your vision or your philosophy of leadership and how you apply your leadership in your life. I mean, you already shared some of the aspects, but maybe you want to share a bit more about it.
For me, I think that a leader should be a good performer. If you want to perform, you see, when we are leading someone, just giving an order, that itself don't work all the time. So the whom we are giving the order, they should feel that I am also part of it. So being a leader, I always try to be a part of the person or the people to whom I am giving the order. Suppose if we are asking for the students to please arrange all these chairs in a row. So there may be some hesitation, at least in some students. But if you pick up a chair and ask, let us come and follow and place all these chairs in a row, within a minute we can get the work done. Similar with the leadership also, when we are performing, we have to guide, we have to be very particular about, we have to think, we have to pre-plan, and everything should be there. At the same time, we have to be a part of the work which we are teaching them. That I think that being a leader, we can get it, the work is done if we are a part of it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mani. As you said, this leader is a very simple, and I believe now simplicity is a trending now. Now people are understanding how simplicity brings humbleness and how humbleness will lead to the leadership, real leadership. So thank you so much for showing your transformation from so simplicity and leading to and to a stage where you are leading to by an example. Thank you so much, Mr. Mani. We are so humbled once again. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Meg is giving her so wonderful insights. I'm so glad actually she accepted our invitation immediately as soon as I told her. I know all the time she travels. She doesn't stay at one place. Sometimes in Germany, Switzerland, Dubai, and she'll be always traveling. That's the reason I was having a doubt that will she accept my invitation or no, because all the time she'll be traveling. So when I called and when I told her, she immediately accepted, and I'm so humbled, Meg, for your precious time. It means a lot, and we started this program today, first phase, and so it is like a memorable moment, memorable day for us. And thank you for being with us, with all of us. And Sanjay ji, I want you to, just before Meg leaves, I want you to give her a warming message on behalf of III.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shama and Meg. In fact, it was a treat to listen to you. In fact, wonderful, and you have such positive energy, such positive vibe, and I really loved your interaction with all the leaders today, and your encouragement and the way you discuss with them. Thank you so much, Meg. Let's remain in touch. All the best. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Meg. Once again, from all the family of I-100 lead team, a big thank you to you, Meg. So, my dear friends, now we have another international expert who always, like, I can say, who believes that, अकल बादाम खाने से नहीं आती है अकल बादाम खाने से नहीं आती है अकल ठोकरें खाने से आती है अकल बादाम खाने से नहीं आती है अकल ठोकरें खाने से आती है that means he is the person who has taught us that the failures are the ones that gives you the experiences, and experiences are the one that brings the leader in you out. More you fail, more you are pass. The tendency of successful person is not the one who is getting 100 in all. Successful person is the one who fails but has the momentum to stand up back. That's what Army has taught. That's what the spirit of Major General Sanjay Soiji, to whom I respect. And today we are so glad to have Sanjay ji interacting with all of you. Especially the Sanjay ji, before I start your message, and then we will introduce Dr. Tulsi.
No. Thank you so much, Dr. Shama. In fact, I think you are an astrologer. You could guess at what my life has gone through and how much failures I had and how many times I rose. And every time it looked like that everything is over. But I learned one thing from one of my seniors had taught me, lage raho munna bhai. If you say that, keep doing, ups and downs would be there. So keep doing, and thank you so much, Dr. Shaman. I look forward to learning from, like I learned so much from Mac and other leaders, and now I'm looking for learning from interaction with some more leaders like Dr. Tulsi, I think already in waiting. Dr. Shama.
Yeah, thank you, Sanjay ji. So calling me another degree now, astrologer. Thank you, Sanjay ji. So now we have with us Dr. Tulsi. I think she's so simple. She's, by seeing her itself, I think from her charisma, I can say she's such a simple leader. She's the principal, Iris Florets World School, founder founder of the NGO Lokayana Sthanak Foundation. So she's running an NGO as well, and she's running the school, Iris Florets World School, holding lots of responsibilities together here with us. And she has come here to impact, influence, and innovate all of us. So let me welcome from Team I-100 Lead, Dr. Tulsi, to small message before before Sanjay ji connect with you.
Thank you so much, madam. Thank you so much.
संजय जी वो आपसे ही बात करना चाहती हैं तो आप ही बात कीजिएगा.
Okay. So Dr. Tulsi, before I start, just tell me something more about yourself in say next 45 seconds or so.
So first of all, I would love to introduce myself because I'm also completely from army background. My elder brother who marched for this country. So today, whatever I'm doing, if I am into this education field also, because when his last letter when I have received, he said, Tulsi, it's not needed for you to be in the Indian Army. At least you try to serve for the students to make the better country. So I feel that I'm into that reason only where I have to transform many students to take the responsibility to make a better world to live here. So that is what I feel that my country only is my introduction.
So nice, Dr. Tulsi, when you spoke, I had goosebumps, frankly. I mean, because I'm from infantry, Kumaon regiment, the Naga regiment. This Naga, something or the other of my regiment is always there with me, close to my heart. So you can understand that. So
Sanjay ji, I just want to interrupt you here. You told me I'm astrologer. See how means when I made agenda, I don't know how I made agenda with you and Dr. Tulsi. Then I think I'm astrologer.
Great. So, Dr. Tulsi, where are you based? You are in, where's your school and all? City?
Sir, I'm in Hyderabad right now, settled. So completely, I'm taking care of my NGO also. 2 years back, I started because I said that my ambition is only to serve the country. So being in private school, I thought it's not only enough. I had to reach to the slums, orphanages. So whenever I'm free, especially Saturday, Sunday, and even in my off time, I'm just around 350 students. I'm giving all the education facilities, my teachers and all. We are just trying to groom and all. And as a certified career counselor, and even I'm a child psychologist, whatever the best to groom these kids. So I'm taking care of that in Hyderabad, especially.
So nice, Dr. Tulsi. In fact, having heard about you, I think there's so many qualities you have. So I would like to just ask you, so which is the most fascinating qualities out of these, which you are proud
So
of and which you want to spread?
I love when the Daljit Rana sir also will be keeping gratitude, sir. What I feel, we all are alive, and we are so lucky to have so many things around us. And if we will just seriously, if we will make to our students, to anyone in our family also, whatever we have, in that also, if they will feel very happy, they will feel content, they will feel to have the gratitude. We are so lucky enough to have the things around us. Because as I said, when I lost my brother, I understood. We were so lucky when he was there with us. Anyhow, he is not here with us, but then also I feel very lucky that I'm actually somehow I could say to everyone, to whole world, I'm the sister of a martyr. So I'm so lucky for anything and whatever the God has given to me. Why can't we teach to the world the gratitude word? So for me also, when I take the education to the next level, I just always try to just, whether to my teachers when I train, whether anyone around me, the gratitude should be taken forward in our life. Then only we can make the peaceful world. As the madam, when Shama madam also started, yes, madam, I really feel very, to be very simple with the dynamic nature, where I have to take this universe, whoever is, because when the session started, I felt so happy. Everyone is talking about the universe, everyone is talking about the Japanese, all the technique which was there since long. It was in the teaching of our culture even. So why can't we take this word the gratitude? जब भगवान ने इतना कुछ दिया है खुश रहने के लिए, तो क्यों नहीं उसको हम हाई लेवल में इस एजुकेशन को लेके हम जाएं? So this is what I feel that it should be there in my teaching as well. Then only I should go further.
Wonderful, wonderful, Dr. Tulsi. In fact, can I ask the name of your brother?
Yes, sir. Martyr Captain R.K. Raju. वो शहीद हुए थे 2004 में मणिपुर के एक ऑपरेशन में. So his age was only 23 years.
Oh, very sad to learn about it, but the message and the learnings and the things he left for you all, and then the more you are spreading it in the country and for the humanity, this is wonderful. I mean, you have taken it up upon yourself. I feel so nice, so great. So, I mean, another thing I was thinking of that you have been doing. I am a student at the age of 63, like others have also spoke. I am learning. So I just wanted to understand. We say the more I learn, the more questions I have. How do you explain this?
Sir, please, once again, sir. As a student.
Yeah. So I'm just asking you, the more I learn, the more questions I have. How do you explain this phenomena?
Yes, sir. The more which I feel that this world, this universe is full of all the secret of the questions, sir. As much as one of the sir very wonderfully he said also, ask, search and get. So it means this universe is full of questions only, sir. So as much as we will be asking, that curiosity will be there. And बोलते हैं कि हमारे अंदर कहीं ना कहीं एक बच्चा रहता है जो कहीं जाता नहीं है. तो हम जितना खोजने में हम निकलते हैं, as much as we will be searching, the question will be more and more around us. That is what the secret of the universe I feel that around us.
Yeah, absolutely right. In fact, I also feel that the more you learn, then you find something else coming up. If you don't read anything, you don't learn anything, you're just quiet, you're happy with yourself. I mean, ठीक है, बहुत है, I know everything, I know all. So I think I fully agree with you. And I just, one more thing I wanted to understand with your life and wonderful career and the messages you have been sending is where do you stand tall as a leader? If asked you about your personal and professional life, and why? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yeah. Could you get the question?
Yes, I got the question somewhere. My video is
I think your video has gone. You may like to switch on your video. And that where do you stand tall as a leader if asked you about personal and professional life? Explain why.
So what I feel is strongly, I feel that whatever I do in my life as a mother, as a teacher, as a student, I feel that if I'll impact anyone's life, anyone, like how my brother has impacted me, so same way if I'll impact anyone's life, कोई भी किसी के लिए तो मैं प्रेरणा बन सकूं. तो प्रेरणा सबसे पहले I'll try that I should be first of all for myself. The morning when I used to get up, I just always ask to myself, Tulsi, today is the day where you have to first of all to ask yourself, end of the day, you should be very content. मैं कुछ भी करूं, somewhere I should feel very happy about myself. Because the first question I will be asking to myself. So impact, and as a leader, as you asked, this is very important for us. A leader has to influence the other. Because whatever we are doing, many people are watching us. How we eat, how we think, whatever our, I could say the attitude, that also impacts a lot to many people. For an example, I'll say that when I started my journey to giving this free education, earlier I was all alone, but right now, trust me, sir, more than 30 to 40 teachers, I don't know them, but they will be coming with me. And what they will be saying, when we feel very happy the work you are doing, let us also to be the part of that. So what I understood as a leader, if seriously, if I'll take myself, not seriously, but if I'll take myself to just influence the people with my own habits, if I'll try to first of all transform myself with a good attitude by following some positivity around me, surely the people will take as an example to me to lead. बोलते हैं ना शिक्षा का अगर हम एक वर्ड डिफाइन भी करेंगे, शी का मतलब है नेतृत्व करना, टू लीड, एंड शा का मतलब है क्रिया, कार्य. So as a leader, what the work we are doing, how we are leading, that only define our leadership, which I feel.
Absolutely right. In fact, I feel two things. Lead by example, which you have rightly said. And second thing is, by doing this noble work, you're not helping others, you're helping yourself. I mean, the kind of happiness, the kind of mental and spiritual satisfaction and happiness you get is a totally different, which cannot be explained in words. So now, last, a short one, I would like to ask you your philosophy of leadership.
Philosophy of leadership, as I said, sir, to lead, as you also given the answer, to lead with the example. But before leading, which I feel that when we lead the world, people at least should think about our work, which I feel that that's very, very important. Our work has to define. I am a great fan of, I could say, the Bhagavad Gita and Bible, whatever I have read. I understood one thing only. Our duty only defines us. And as a leader, our duty should be the first thing to lead. Whether our country, whether our society, whether our family, and first of all, how we are leading our own life. As correctly right now you said, I should transform. 5 years back, how was and how I am now. If I did not transform, then I can't define myself as a leader. So that's what I feel.
So nice, Dr. Tulsi. Wonderful to interact with you. In fact, your every question, every sentence is a gem in itself. Thank you so much. So nice and great to meet you. All the best and wishing you the very best in your noble task and the thing you're doing. Anything for me, anytime, do let me know. I'll be very happy to contribute in your ventures.
Thank you so much, sir. First of all, I'm very honored because it's not my gratitude, because I know that you have served for the country. And gratitude to everyone over here, because somehow we all are doing really wonderful job and all. And we should feel very proud that we are making a real country. And I'm just waiting for the day when our country also will be called as a developed country. So thank you so much for giving this opportunity to every one of you. Jai Hind.
Jai
Jai
Dr.
Hind,
Shama.
Dr. Tulsi. Jai Hind. And before you leave, I think we, all of us would love to listen from you 2 lines of any patriotic song. Because you have created that impact here, so we will not leave you.
Yeah, madam, please tell me.
Any 2 lines of any patriotic song.
बहुत आ जाएगा मैडम, but
Dr. Shama will give you company.
मैडम,
मेरे देश की धरती बता दीजिए.
Next, I have written books. I can give a story good, but I'm very bad at poem and all.
No problem.
But
Anything. We are all ready to listen.
Which is my favorite, I feel. I love that.
Ma'am, sing Mere Watan Ke Logo.
Mere Watan Ke. That is wonderful song, madam, of Lata Mangeshkar. No doubt in that.
मेरे वतन के
Even
मेरे वतन
वतन के लोगों
जरा आँख भर लो पानी जो शहीद हुए हैं वतनी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी.
मेरे वतन के लोगों. Thank you so much, madam. Thank you so much. Overwhelmed.
Thank you so much. Jai Hind, Dr. Tulsi. So now let's me invite Dr. Amar. I think Dr. Amar is not here. I don't know, I cannot see him. Dr. Zeba, yes. So Dr. Zeba is here now. She is the principal Techno India Group Public School, Bhopal. So another new Indian state, and she's here with techno, so lots of technology, lots of, I think, most modern influential leadership now she is going to give us to all of us. So Dr. Ziba, we welcome you to this i-100 lead with lots of energy. So first, small message from your side.
Yes, good morning and good evening, everyone. Happy to hear with all of you. Thank you, Dr. Shama Hussain, Dr. Daljit, and Major Sanjay sir, Major General Sanjay sir, for giving me opportunity to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Zeba Khan, Principal, Techno India Group Public School, Bhopal. It is in Madhya Pradesh. And as far as my leadership concern, I want to be, I want to lead like the people around me, the students around me, and the teachers around me. Each one of us should be proud of them, and we should give the, we should spread happiness in the world, and everyone around us should be happy and just spread the happiness. So that is my style of leadership.
So Sanjay ji, stage is yours.
Wonderful, Dr. Zeba. In fact, so happy to hear you and good to see you heading the technical institute. So first thing, you would have faced number of challenges and you would have got a lot of feedbacks. So just tell me one big challenge you faced in the beginning. I mean, while pursuing the technical line, or because very few girls at times follow the.
Yes, actually, sir, we are in a transition phase where the technology blends with the traditional way of, learning and teaching. So the generation which we are upbringing, they are so much technically advanced, and the teachers we have, they are not so used to using the technology. So this is the one of the biggest challenge. But what I feel, like, we should have a balance between the technology and the teachings. like the students, they can learn from YouTube or from anywhere, but the teachers, the values they are giving to the students, that they cannot get from anywhere. So yes, using the technology, incorporating with the values of teaching from the teachers, should be there. So this is how the technology challenge, like it is giving a challenge also to the teachers.
Absolutely, Dr. Zeba. In fact, you have endorsed the thought process of Dr. Shama and myself that adding values in the teaching, and it is not only technical and it is not only marks. We got to teach the student. So, with this, you would have got number of feedbacks which had either degraded you or upgraded you to a level. Can you share some experience?
Sir, pardon me, can you repeat?
Yeah, you would have got some feedbacks in your life when you were I mean, graduating, coming to this level and heading a organization, which would have, with the feedback, either degraded you or upgraded you. It can happen both ways. So,
Yes.
any such incident or any such experience which you can share?
Sir, like as each day gives us a new challenge, we never know what is going to happen tomorrow or today. So yes, many challenges we faces daily, and suddenly sometimes a student can do a blunder, or a parent or even teachers. So the really, as an educator, as a leader, we are facing daily many challenges, but yes, with the wisdom and calmness and with a positive attitude, um, we just face these challenges and overcome from that.
Wonderful. I think the positive attitude is the key thing. I mean,
Yes.
because probably I followed it in my life throughout my career. Whatever happened, I always looked up कि इसमें कुछ अच्छा ही होगा और अच्छा ही होता था बाद में. Last में
जी.
हमेशा अच्छा होता था. So what is your life's general philosophy? And what is the purpose of your life? I mean, you are at such a stage where all these things can matter a lot for your team or your students. And have you achieved it, or yeah, are you still in process?
Sir, I'm in a process, and I'm also searching. Actually, the real purpose of I think my life is, to make this world a better place, and starting from my family, from my school, and from my society, from my city, from my country, and throughout the globe. I want that yes, we should be like spread happiness around us and make this earth a beautiful place for everyone around us. So
Absolutely.
that is
Very
my
well
ultimate
said.
aim, and I think if I could do, I could spread a smile in anyone's life, that would be like great.
And you are spreading smiles here today, in everybody's faces. Wonderful. That is great. And one great message. They're thinking big, thinking about everybody, thinking for upliftment. And so, with this, I mean, at times, some people like adventure, some people like खुशी life. अरे यार कुछ नहीं करना चुपचाप बैठे रहो करते रहो. So what do you like to enjoy life with bumpy roads, some challenges, or you want to enjoy a smooth life, no challenges? And if that be so, do you have any example for that?
Sir, I think challenges, each one of us are facing challenges. And जैसे किसी ने कहा है कि life is a challenge, और each day हमें कुछ नया challenge मिलता है, और ups and downs आते हैं, सभी की life में आते हैं. तो अगर life में ups and downs है, that means yes, हम alive हैं. जैसे ECG की machine रहती है, that is also going up and down, up and down. So that shows that heart is pumping and you are alive. So same with our life also. If ups and downs are there, That means, yes, we are in a process of life, and if there is up, there are some downs also. So these are all part of life. और अगर आज अच्छा है तो कल उससे और अच्छा होगा, कल कोई नया चैलेंज भी आएगा, उससे हम कुछ सीखेंगे.
Absolutely. In fact, very well said, because the challenges always teach you something. You always try to overcome them and you learn something. One should look at it positively. And with that, and I would just wanted to understand your philosophy for leadership.
Sir, it is a collaborative philosophy where we work as a team, and I am a student, lifelong learner who want to gain knowledge each and every day, and just teach everyone around me the same philosophy, that learn, relearn, and be a better person each day.
Thank you so much, Dr. Reba. In fact, I also follow the same philosophy. I always say I am also a student, still a student, and there are many who spoke like that. And this is wonderful thought, because the day you think that I know all, one is over. Thank you so much, Dr. Reba, and over to you, Dr. Shama.
Thank you, Dr. Sanjay ji. Thank you so much. Dr. Zeba, thank you so much. Thank you so much for spreading HQ, Happiness Index, today in the team i-100. So I want to remind everyone, as Dr. Zeba has said, when she was talking about Happiness Index, I got some questions in my mind. And as you have seen the agenda, in the agenda after Dr. Kevin's interaction finish, we have a small break. In that break, there is an open discussion. I would like to ask that question to any of you, or if you can, it's like that everyone can ask to each other, so that we can have a clarification of some, and people who are listening to us also can get the questions, and they can put it in YouTube, and we can forward it to you also, you can answer them. So I really got a very wonderful question. I'm so anxious to ask you all, but I will wait for that turn after Dr. Kevin's turn finish. I want to see who is going to answer my question, honestly. So now, thank you, Dr. Zeba, once again. Let me invite now Miss Manjumala Patnaik. Yes, Miss Manjumala Patnaik, she is the principal of Tanha Crystal School, Odisha. Now we have another state from Odisha, and I think very simple. The people that I have interacted from Odisha is always very simple, innocent, and straightforward people. Very straightforward. So let's see now. Grand welcome to you, Ms. Manjumala. Please, 2 lines from your side.
Thank you, Dr. Saman, and Namaste Bharat, and my special gratitude to all international speakers and my mentor, Dr. Daljit Ranaji, my fellow principals, my family, my kids, and my students and my institution. Thank you all. Wonderful evening to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Manjumala ji. Thank you so much. Sanjay ji, over to you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Yeah. You're saying something, Manjumala ji? Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just introducing myself. I am the founder principal of Tanha Crystal School. It is in the western region of Odisha. It's a very remote place, and I am the founder of that school. Thank you.
Which district? Which is the district?
It is Bolangir district, sir.
Bolangir, yeah. Bolangir is a very tough area, definitely. And in January only, I was in Odisha. I went to Bhubaneswar, Konark, Puri. Me and my wife, we visited a beautiful place. And Bolangir, I know it's very, very remote. And if you are serving the people there, it's a very, very noble thing to do. Absolutely. So,
Sanjay ji, we must ask very tough questions to Manjumala, I think.
Yeah. Because she's serving in a tough area. Actually, I thought we should ask easy questions. But so I would like to ask you, the first thing is, because in that area, the number of challenges are there. So what are the most special values that you demonstrate as a leader?
Sir, actually, as you said, that it is a most challenging area and a very remote area of Odisha. It is dominated by Naxalites, first of all. and it is very close to my area. It makes a 40-kilometer difference. On every Raksha Bandhan, we all with the students we proceed to that base, and there are two army base number 1 and base number 2, and some BSF Jawans are also there. We tie the sacred nut there, thread there, and we entertain all the Jawans there. And my first priority is there because the people, those who serve for the country, are very far from their own house and family members. Thank you, sir.
Manjumala ji, so nice, and what a wonderful gesture you do. It keeps the morale of the people who are serving in these remote areas, in Naxal infested area. In fact, I had also taken my brigade in Naxal area in near this Jagdalpur and all, the Bastar region. So in Chhattisgarh. So Narayanpur, that is the hub of the area. And again, same thing happened. The locals, the tribals, they tried Rakhi to me and my Jawans. It was very, very nice. And we had Independence Day there. I mean, wonderful. They're great people. And I've been to Raigada also near your Golden. So I've been to a lot of remote areas in the tribal areas. So wonderful, man. So these are like something like leading by example. Uh, uh, so when you are there, many times what happens, the situation happens, then the leader can fail. Because a number of things, unexpected things can happen. So do you think the leaders fail? Can you explain it? It's a tough question.
My personal experience. My personal experience says that we as leaders have to accept all the challenges that comes on our way. First thing. Second, we have to also identify what kind of challenges are coming in our way. Then third, we have to take actions not as a whole. Not myself. I have to also consult with my team, and in a very decent way, humble way, and a kind way, we have to proceed with the group to solve the problem.
Absolutely right, Ms. Manjumala. In fact, I would say that each failure is a lesson for ourselves and which propels us to the next step for the success. Absolutely.
Sometimes failures are there, but from our failures we learn a lot of lessons are taught to us, and that lesson helps us to modify our operations in future.
Yeah, modify operations and go to the next level. Then you get a bigger success. And Dr. Shama had mentioned earlier that those who succeed are not the one who fail and then they give up. Then you fail, you again rise, you fail, you again rise. In the boxing also, the winner is always who falls and rise again and fights back. So absolutely right, very well said. And one more thing I wanted to understand, since you were there, you would have got number of compliments. And what do you remember some best compliment for your leadership, whether personal or professional? And what was your response to that?
Sir, when I see all the pass out students from my school, I just meet them on my birthdays, I invite them, and when they compliment me, I feel very proud. I celebrate that moment as one of the best moments of my life because I feel I have contributed something to them, so that love and affection comes to me as a blessing. Then secondly, when I meet my parents on the road, on the shop, on any corner of the town, then also I feel very proud that these are my parents, and they also tell me the same, that you are our mentor, our children's mentor. That gives me a great kind of pleasure.
Absolutely, Ms. Patnaik ji, very well said, because this gives you a tremendous satisfaction when you see thousands of your students doing very well in life, and the values you have taught them, the ethos, the values, the qualities, and they are imbibed them, and then they are doing well. I mean, टीचर इज लाइक ए सेंट जो दे रहा है, अपना ज्ञान दिया है, और बाकी तो इवन इफ दे लिव इन ए सिंपल लाइफ बट दे सी हैप्पी समथिंग लाइक देयर ओन किड्स डूइंग वेल एंड ग्रोइंग. Very absolutely great thought, and I'm so happy to learn and meet you today. And in the end, I just wanted to understand your philosophy for leadership, Ms. Patnaik.
Sir, my philosophy says leadership is a kind of thing which is a collaborative approach with friend. It is a friendship, it is a leadership, it is a guidance, it is a philosophical thought, it is a effortless work, hard work, sacrifice, integrity, and loyalty that helps me to embrace even a small joy in my life as a leader. And secondly, to give a chance to a person who is underdeveloped, underprivileged, and to help him to grow up in his life also, I think is a great leadership.
Very well said. It's wonderful, ma'am. In fact, very well said. In fact, collaborative, all the leaders have mentioned that leading by example, you got to be professionally competent, you got to lead by example, so that the children, your students emulate you, they look at you with respect. Great, wonderful. Thank you so much, Ms. Manjumala Patnaik ji. And over to you, Dr. Shama.
थैंक यू सो मच संजय जी, थैंक यू. मंजूबाला जी, आई मीन्स आपकी तो मैं फैन बन चुकी हूँ कि इतनी टफ प्लेस आई, बट एक बात है, होप दोस नक्सलाइट्स आर नॉट लिसनिंग टू अस.
मैं तो जब मैं दलजीत सर के ग्रुप में पहली बार आई तो सर ने मुझे पूछा आप वॉक करते हो मॉर्निंग में, तो मैंने कहा I never go for walk because the area is little bit sensitive at 4:30. I can't go for walk. But Daljit sir ने सिखा दिया है, and that is also a kind of great leadership that now I am going out fearlessly and courageously to have a walk in the morning. And thank you, Daljit sir, for all the help that you have given us. Thank you. Thank you so much.
In fact, I would just want you to add here. In fact, I also followed the same thing in Kashmir. Also, I will go without protection because if you are doing genuine things, the people, Naxalites are also. I mean, they're not enemy of the nation. In fact, somewhere something issues are there. So, if you are doing for the mankind, for the humanity, then they understand, and nobody will touch you. That much I can say with guarantee. Great, Manjumala. Wonderful. So nice to meet you.
Thank you, Manjumala ji. Thank you once again. Then let me invite my dear friends. Now we have Sanjay ji. Once again, big thank you, Sanjay ji. Thank you, Miss, for keeping the light up and extracting so many things from everyone, all of them. And really, Miss, got to know so many things from all the wonderful people that are here. And there was a passion, there was a compassion, there was a dedication, there was a patriotism. It's all these feelings it was like a roller coaster ride of emotions, I believe. That's what's happening today completely, which made us to feel that their feelings. I know, Sanjay ji?
Absolutely, absolutely right. I also felt the same thing. You were full of emotions, full of passion, and people were talking from the heart. I mean, everybody spoke from their heart and with their personal experiences. I really loved interacting with each one of them. And thank you, Dr. Shama, for calling me. It was a wonderful experience.
And I would like Dr. Kevin to give a warm wishes to Sanjay ji for his time, for his precious time spending to us. Dr. Kevin, I want you to thank on behalf of III to Sanjay ji.
Very happy to, Dr. Shama. General Sanjay, many thanks, sir. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your insight. And thanks for the wisdom you shared here today on leadership. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Kevin.
Sure.
Then we have here now today Iron Man of III, International Institute of Influencers. See, you can see the reflection of happiness on my face whenever I see Dr. Kevin. So he's the Iron Man of III. And Dr. Preeti, you're going to have a tough time with Dr. Kevin, okay? But Dr. Preeti is also very hard and very tough leader. So we are ready for the battle. And Dr. Preeti is Preeti Huda. She's a principal of Global Vision High School from Haryana. And Haryana is a place where leaders are very tough. Leaders are very tough and they are ready to face anyone. So Dr. Preeti is ready to face Dr. Kevin Barr today. Dr. Preeti, we welcome you. We welcome you in i-100 and we would like to listen from you 2 words.
Welcome, Dr. Preeti. Glad to have you.
Wonderful evening to one and all present here.
We look
I
forward
am highly.
Go ahead.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. We can hear you.
I'm highly thankful to all of you. I please accept my gratitude for giving me such a wonderful platform, Dr. Shama Hussain, ma'am. I can't say anything more to you because whatever I can speak to you, I don't have that much words. So I'm Dr. Preeti Huda. I am a principal here in a Global Vision School. I am the former principal here, and I am running this school since 2017. And whatever the work I had done over here, that is only just because of the blessings of my seniors, my well-wishers, and the highly trustworthy person who is my chairperson. And he has given me lot of opportunities over here to bring out the best from my inside. And the persons who are present over here, there are so many persons who are my backbone. I am thankful to Dr. Daljit Rana ji, who gave me a lot of knowledge, lot of inspirations, and some source of inspiration for me, no doubt. And he is a motivational source. So whenever I have doubts, I always ask him and he guides me. So I'm highly thankful for him. Second thing, what I feel over there, earlier I was an assistant professor in an engineering college. And I had switched from that place to this place just because of my son. At that time, just because of working hours and all. Being a principal here, I am managing all those things along with my academic classes. Teaching is my passion. I am not only a principal administrator over here. First of all, I am a teacher. I am taking classes not only of senior level but pre-primary section classes along with my academic classes at home. 4 till 7:30 I am running my batches and taking some guidance from others along with this online platform. But I never feel tired, always feel blessed, happy and energetic once I am along with my students. And that is the source of my inspiration to do the best for the society, to teach the students who are in need. This is all about me.
Very good. Very good. Wear a leader's hat, a teacher's hat, and a student's hat. That's very impressive. And I understand the pleasure and joy of seeing others gain when we share with them. So thank you for that. So my first question for you is, how do you accept the failures in life? And maybe can you share an example, real life example?
Sorry, sir. Again, please repeat.
Yes. How do you accept failures in life? And can you share a real life example of having to accept failure in life?
Yeah, sure, definitely. Nobody can fail in their life. It is our mindset. Hurdles are there, ups and downs are there, but they are here just for giving some lessons. If we are falling down, it doesn't mean that we can't do anything. It shows the path that you are there just to learn something new from your life. So many hurdles are there, but we have to cross them. But there is one who never have a fear for those hurdles. They have to groom themselves. Life is just like a zigzag. So we have to move ahead through those paths, and hurdles are there. Only then we can enjoy the feeling of happiness and the winning points we can feel at that particular stage. If directly we will get all these things, then it is of no use. So I have faced so many times I have faced the challenges. First of all, it was that when in 2017, I had left my college and joined this school. And at that time, management had committed with me, we will do all the affiliation work and all. So they were doing, but still there were some changes in CBSE due to some area restrictions. There were some constraints regarding my school area. And everybody said, no, it is not possible to do this work. You can't get CBSE affiliation for senior secondary school. Then I thought, it's okay. But sometimes I feel how I can do. And sometimes I feel it's a wrong decision to move from college to this place. Then I decide, no, if something has been happened over here, then there is something better for me in the life. And then I had started again when management was not with me at that stage. I said, so I had found out each and everything through net. And then I started CBSE affiliation work. And in 2018, 19, I had started each and every work of my affiliation. And in 2021, I got affiliation during the COVID period. It was the toughest time at 21 and 20 and 21 session. And during the COVID period, the team came over there for the visit, and all of directly, not only for the secondary level, and we have got approach for the senior secondary. And at the first time, I have got the affiliation of that. That was the first achievement of my life, where management also thought, no, we can't do this work. I said, no, sir, nothing is impossible. There is a possibility of each and everything. Just do hard work and we will achieve the success. And that is the most powerful weapon for me nowadays. I have faced from past 4 or 5 years lot of challenges, but each and every day I am grooming myself. Now I am 14 and I'm always thinking, no, I have to do the best for my students and they have to recall me for my teaching. If I will change only 2 students in a month just because of their academics, that is my achievement. I have to give them the best.
Dr. Preeti, your video has stalled.
During our college days, remember, that is the best part of my life.
Very good. I like what you shared about failure is about our mindset or our attitude. If we approach our failures with the right attitude, quite often they lead to some of our greatest successes. And I appreciate that that you've shared. So my next question is, what is the most difficult part of being a leader?
Nothing is difficult for a leader. A leader is a person, one who can change each and everything along with his or her thoughts. A leader is one who can engage his team, not only by hard words, a word with his soft words and true guidance. A leader can change things. Sometimes a leader have to face the challenges because he or she is he is the runner. And those who are the forerunner, they have to face the challenges and how to manage the things, how to tackle the things, how they have to recover all those things. These are the challenges, but with patience and clarity of thoughts and with the unity with his team members, they overcome all those challenges.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. So my next question is, among all type of leaders in the world, which leader do you visualize in yourself and why? Which qualities?
I would like to have a soft spoken leadership quality in myself, a person who can change others, change the thoughts of others through their actions who always brings love in their heart, not a fear in their heart. Being a teacher, I would like to become an educator leader, a leader who brings changes just with the help of love, not with the help of fear in the heart of their students.
Very nice, very good. The more we can be motivated by love in all we do, the more effective we are as a person and as a leader. That is outstanding. So last, but certainly not least, what is your leadership philosophy? I know you shared a little bit here. Maybe you can go a little deeper on it.
A leadership philosophy promotes communicative actions and help a leader develop the capability and capacity to cultivate the best from their surroundings. And I always find all these things in my school, in my academy students, along with my child. There should be clarity in thoughts. Whatever we are discussing with our students and the persons who are in our company, we have to tell them what we have to do and how we have to do. What is the main motive, what we are going to do in our life. And there should be consistency there. If there is no consistency, we can't achieve success. A leader is one who is consistently put their efforts. And when we are going to put our efforts, and definitely we will achieve the goals. It is not possible that we are putting our efforts and will not get results. No, it is possible that there will be some failures, some hurdles will be there. But at the end of the day, we will achieve that goal for which we have started a journey. Third thing is there inspiration and motivation. No one is alone in this world. Just we have to find the clear picture of that person who has true mindset according to us. And when we are getting that inspiration, we have to take guidance from others because it's a learning process. A leadership doesn't mean you know each and everything. We have to take the guidance from others, and sometimes we get that kind of insight that is much more wonderful, not only for us, but for the sake of others' life. So a leader is one who has to keep all these things in their mind. Alignment to unity, that is also important. Alignment, there should be balance. Whatever the work we are doing, that should be in a balanced form along with the team persons who are in our group. It doesn't mean we have to another person. For example, in a school, a management can't do everything. They can't. A principal can't do anything. They can give instructions and orders. It's a teamwork from bottom to head. If our sweepers are whosoever the guard is there, who are our helping hands, if they are not supporting us, a teacher or a principal or a management can't do anything. If one day a maid is not available in the school, it is very hectic to manage pre-primary students to keep how we can engage them. Then we can realize the importance. And that's why we have to give we have to be thankful for those people who are our supporting staff. Either it's a driver, our maids, our guards, whosoever they are. So it's a teamwork. We have to give equal weightage to each and every person as an academician, as an educator, as a leader. And I think so. Never keep yourself in such a way, I am the principal, I am the boss, and I can give directions only. No. Being a human, you have to be, first of all, you have to be the human. And a person who is a human, definitely he will grow along with his or her team. This is my philosophy of leadership. And I feel if there is need of some kind of improvement, I heartily welcome you all. Please guide me. I'm really thankful to you all for giving me such a wonderful time for listening my words. Thank you so much.
Very well put, and definitely a tremendous leadership philosophy, and appreciate that both lead and follow, and that we can have impact if we lead with our heart. So very good. Thank you for that, Dr. Preeti. Thank you so much.
Sir. Thank you so much to all of you.
You're muted, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Preeti. Thank you so much for creating the passion, momentum, everything on this platform today. Thank you so much. Look forward for more in future. Thank you, Dr. Preeti, once again. Thank you so much. So now we have Ms. C.K. Chaudhary. Actually, she is the one who joined so first. Ms. C.K. Chaudhary. She is the first person, and I think now we are extremely sorry. According to the agenda, you're the one who is in the last. So Ms. C.K. Chaudhary, she is the principal, Global Vision International School, director, Light of Life Foundation Trust. So she is bringing light in the life. So this is amazing again, Dr. Kevin. Now the person with the light and life is here with you. Yeah, before Ms. C.K. Chaudhary, we welcome you and we want your message as well.
A very warm greetings to all guests who are here on the platform. Dr. Kevin, Dr. Shama Hussain, Dr. Daljit, and Dr. General, who is not now, right now. Dr. Sanjay is Major General Sanjay. I'm privileged and thrilled to be a dignified dignitaries who are here. I'm addressing, and I feel myself a lot of happiness in my heart. All my co-principals and the co-colleagues, as we all meet one and the other platform always. So I am very much happy to see all of you, and of course, Dr. Shama has said since very beginning to till the end. It is a privilege for me to hear from everybody, and I want to say I have cancelled some of my meetings which was very urgent just because of this i-100 virtual platform, and I want to listen. I am a very keen listener, and I thank you, Dr. Shama, and thank you, Dr. Daljit ji, who have given this wonderful platform to me. As ma'am has said, the founder of Light of Life. And what Light of Life is this in my life? As I say myself, you know all that I am a simple visionary educationist, and it is my journey began since 2000. And year 2000, the vision which God Almighty had given me to be empower the light of life in the lives of all the humanities, not only in a one region, not only in a one gender, but throughout the global. And the name of the school is so relevant, Dr. Priti Huda's school name is also Global Vision School, and mine is the upcoming year 2024, as I'm going to begin very soon. All the work is going on, Global Vision International. This name has been inspired by Dr. Daljit ji. And, it is not only a simple global vision, but yes, I have a global, vast vision to educate, to impart lessons, not through only academic, but different ways, not only in the toddlers, not only in the youngsters' life, but all humanities. That is why the trust name is Light of Life. So this is all about me, and teaching is just a passion for me. I had begun my teaching journey in the year 2000. It's been 23 years almost going to be happen that I became a visionary leader, and I am the founder of two schools, and mine is the third, where I have imparted the education by giving an example through my lives. Many not only the students' life, but I connected with many families and the parents. And one of our colleagues said that she is not only teaching teaching in the school, but also underprivileged children in different areas of the state where she is living. Like, I also have this vision, although I'm doing it now. I have made it in a one single platform and under one umbrella, where I will also impart education in the underprivileged families, underprivileged children. This is what I am, a simple visionary edu leader. Thank you.
Very nicely put. And I especially like your focus on vision, because I believe before we can be an effective leader anywhere with anyone, we have to have our own vision very clear, because it's going to be our vision that drives others to where we desire to be and have them be. So very good. Thank you. All right. My first question for you, Ms. Chadre, is let's focus in on students. Do you see a high percentage of young people, students, that are demonstrating leadership?
Yes, in my work experience of 23 years, I have worked among the toddlers, I have worked among the youngsters, young students, I have seen the leadership. When we make a student in a class prefect, when we make in a school a head boy and head girl, as my previous job was in a CBSE renowned higher secondary school. So leadership emerged in every and each individual when he or she identify the responsibilities. If we see in a family, the leadership emerged there also among our children, among the family members. So leadership is all over the world and everywhere in the society, even in the family or in our culture.
Very good. What are some of the qualities you see in these students that are emerging?
Like the student are having not only the leadership, the responsibilities are also there, and also the taking care of other co and classmates, and also they are waiting to get the appreciation from their teachers, principals, the management when they do the good job in the schools. So the apart from the leadership, the responsibilities, carefulness, caring, and also good things, these qualities also emerged in students life.
That's good to hear, because so many anymore do not understand the importance of responsibility. So it's good that you're seeing that among young people. We need that very much. My next question is a little bit more personal and a little more challenging. Why should people trust you?
See, when we give them a very personal time, listen to them and take care of their personal requirements, have a personal relationship either with student or with our colleagues in a family even, then people or the person start trusting us. When we understand them, when we listen them, then they start trusting.
Very good. Thank you. It inspires trust from me as well. So thank you for that. Third question for you. What is your great strength that influences people during their challenges?
My great strength is always my positive thinking, my positive attitude, my willpower. Give me strength in my weaknesses also, that I can do it, I will do it, and I have to do it. Means the positivity is my strength.
Great. That is definitely a positive attitude goes a long way. As another way I like to put it, attitude of gratitude is the best attitude. And so share with us what your leadership philosophy is. I know you shared a bit of that in the beginning, but share a little more with us in that regard.
Well, leadership philosophy definition define to different edu leaders in a different perspective. But for me, the leadership philosophy is to learn, first of all, learning, the spirit of learning. Leadership comes from action is the motto of Dr. Daljit ji. And I also believe, leadership comes from action and the learning, and then unlearn the things which is not acceptable. We have to be a habit and the nature as a leader to be unlearn whatever bad, whatever negativity, that we should unlearn that. And then the third step is a relearn. Again, we have to be relearn in our life. I mean, learning never ends till we breathe our last.
I like that. Very well put. I would go so far as to say, if we ever stop learning, then we will stop leading.
And I will add by saying we will start aging as well, Dr. Kevin.
Very good. Well, Ms. Chaudhry, thank you. Thank you very much for sharing your insights. Very well put.
My privilege. Thank you so much. And I really express my gratitude to all the eminent guests and the edu leaders and my co-colleagues. Thank you so much giving us this wonderful platform.
So we got the recipe of being youthful now from you, Mrs. Chaudhry. We got the recipe.
Thank you.
Thank you so much once again. Thank you. So now let me invite Miss Shabnam Sheikh. I think Miss Shabnam Sheikh, she was here. She was here. She was here. She was the second person who joined.
Yes, she's here.
She's here. Ah, yeah, she's here. Miss Shabnam, we welcome you. And yeah, she's not here still. Yeah, now she's here. So, Ms. Shabnam, we welcome you to I-100 Lead. And Ms. Shabnam is the principal, Rajiv Gandhi International Senior Secondary School, Maharashtra. My God, the most advanced city of India, the state of India, the Bombay. So she's coming, Dr. Kevin, now she's the most sophisticated personality, I can say. So the state Maharashtra she is. So I think you can make more toughest questions to her. No problem at all now.
She can handle the tough ones, huh?
Yeah.
Welcome, Ms. Shabnam.
Yeah, we welcome
Good
you.
evening, everyone. Thanks for inviting me on this platform. I would like to extend my heartiest gratitude to Daljit sir, Dr. Shama, Dr. Kevin, Major General Sanjay sir also. And unfortunately, the ma'am is not there. She left us early. I don't remember her name.
Yeah.
So thanks to her also, because I'm getting positive vibes from all of you, all the principals, those who are here. I'm learning and observing all of you since throughout the session. As you said, I joined the second, and since then I'm observing each one of you and learning a lot from you all. As you know, I'm a pedagogical leader since over a decade of experience in managing stakeholders and in academics. So I hold a great experience. Then too, I consider myself as a lifelong learner. So I'm here to learn a lot from you all.
Thank you, Ms. Shabnam. Thank you for lightening up by saying that Miss Patience again from the first one to till now. With patience, you are seeking for knowledge. Thank you so much. We appreciate. Thank you.
Yes, a learning attitude is so critical. And if we're going to be effective as a leader, we have to have the attitude that we can learn always and should be. So with that being said, my first question for you is, how do you develop happiness index in your school?
Well, a happiness index is all about appreciating the good things done by the students and the team members. I always believe in rewarding and awarding, like whatever good they are doing. So we have to reward them with the words or the gifts. Like children, if they're doing something great, we have special gifts for them. And the team members, if they are doing good, we have certificates to appreciate.
You're muted.
I think we were getting some background sound and okay.
So verbal appreciation also does a lot in creating a happiness environment in my school.
Very good. Yes. Recognizing the value people bring, I think, goes a long way, and appreciating them goes a long way to help with developing happiness. So my second question to you is, what is your key strategy in delegating tasks to people? I know among leaders, one of the biggest challenges is learning how to be an effective delegator. And so how do you go about doing that?
Yes, like throughout my life, I have encountered so many challenges, various challenges, like personally and professionally also. So, out of those challenges, I have got many experiences which taught me that the importance of resilience and the adaptability to the situation where like we have to find the solutions from the challenges. I accept the challenges like as a catalyst for personal growth.
Very good. Okay, my third.
And not roadblocks.
I'm sorry, say again, please.
Am I audible, sir?
Can you repeat your last statement? I talked over you and I want to hear what you said.
You said something roadblocks,
Actually,
right, Ms. Shabnam? That's what Dr. Kevin is asking, to repeat the statement.
Yes, I was talking about the challenges, life challenges, like they are the catalyst for personal growth and not the roadblocks, but rather the stepping stones to the towards the success. So this was all about that.
Very good. Thank you. Okay, so my third question for you, and I want you to be, I think part of the value of being with leaders is to be able to be honest about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And one of the things we have to address as educators is, where is the current education system leading to? What are your thoughts on where the current education system is going?
Your candid thoughts.
Education system. Pardon me, ma'am.
You want to know your candid thoughts. In other words, be very frank and honest about your thoughts on the education system.
Yes, sir. Education system is always in a transition mode. Whatever like we have learned is now it's all about upgrading and updating ourselves. Whatever we have learned is not doesn't remain the same. So we have to keep on learning and upgrading ourselves. Here, like as we are talking about education, I would like to express the educational philosophy of Mahatma Gandhi ji. Like it's all about bringing out the best, drawing out the best out of a man, body, mind, and soul. Like the Jasbir ma'am said, hand, heart, and hand, heart, and head. So, like body, mind, and soul is all about like that. So all three H, when the like any education system, whenever like the policies are upgrading and all, the educational philosophy which remains the same, like it's all about learning and bringing out the best out of the student and the man.
How do you think we're doing currently to do that? Are we doing that well?
Yes, sir, we are doing that well, because I'm not alone in this institute. Like so many people are there, those who are helping me to bring out the best out of the student. Like it's all about transforming potentiality into reality. Students already have that potential. We just have to bring it into reality by providing some situations and fostering the education. We have to facilitate, like teacher is just a facilitator. We have to provide multiple experiences and the examples where the child can learn and grow.
Very good, thank you. And I especially like your mention of potential, because my vision in life is to help everyone find their potential. And I think that is so key, and I'm glad to hear that you're on board with that as well. Thank you very much. So last, what is your leadership philosophy? I know you've shared part of it along the way, but can you share a little further or more in depth?
In leadership, I value transparency and collaboration. What I mean to say is, I never take any decision single-handedly. Like, I want my team to be with me in my every decision. That doesn't mean I can't take decision. I'm not a good decision maker. It's not like that. I can take decision, but I want to see their perspective also and what they think about a particular situation or the project. So I always keep my team in front of me. And also, Sanjay sir said, serving. So my leadership style also revolves around the serving leadership approach. I think serving the needs of my students and my team will give me happiness, and eventually it will give happiness to all the community of school.
What a great philosophy. Definitely well put. Thank you.
Exactly, Dr. Kevin. I serve your dream rather than you serve my bottom line. I serve your dream rather than you serve my bottom line. This is the ideal philosophy of a leader who believes in serving the dreams of people rather than like a leader. Thank you so much for reinforcing
Dr. Shama,
that.
as you are talking about dream, I want to say a few lines on dream. Like a dream written with the date on a piece of paper becomes a goal, and a goal broken into steps becomes a plan, and plans well executed by action is a dream comes true.
Wonderful. Plans executed
Very
will
nicely
become
put.
into action.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much, Ms. Shabnam. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Kevin. I think Dr. Kevin enjoyed this.
Thank you for giving me a chance.
Yeah. Thank you, Ms. Shabnam. Thank you. So we are all here now. I means now we are all open up. Now we have finished this session completely. I have one question. I'm sure everyone will be having as well. This is the open session now. My question is, all of you are also educated. Everyone, when we heard about you, everyone said, my dream is this, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. We are all doing, even I am the same thing. So then where is the pit hole lying in? Everyone is sympathetic. Everyone is commanding. Everyone is helping each other. Everyone is having positive attitude. Everyone is having, means leadership. Everyone is having that. Where is the problem coming in? Why still there are problems? Why there are wars? Why there is no peace? Why nobody is happy?
Communication.
Communication?
Right communication should be there.
Okay, so this is the reason. Okay, Ms. Chaudhary has given the reason, communication. Still, Ms. Jasbir?
Yeah, I think we are taking life too seriously, and as if we do not have an expiry date here on this planet. And that is one thing. And secondly, we are forgetting our source, that we all have come from that one great, you call it the universe, you call it the consciousness, whatever. We all are exactly the same. And I mean, that oneness is missing in the planet. Basically, because we are actually, as I said, we are taking things a bit too seriously, and we are, that mind that we want to, what do you say, possess things too much, and which we really cannot. See, there's a little difference between loving something and possessing something, getting attached to something. For example, a plant, if you like the rose, you pluck it, right? You want to possess it. But if you love the plant, you're going to water it. So we are not thinking on the watering of, empowering each other and growing each other. Rather than we are trying to have our own boundaries and possess things. So maybe that could be one reason that we are not able to implement the wisdom which we have. And we are seeking answers in the wrong places, maybe. So
Yeah,
that is one thing. Or
I
did you
think
mean the education system? Because I wanted to speak something on the education system also, where it is going now.
Yeah, Ms. Jasbir. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, because I was anxious actually. That's the reason. Because when I saw all of you are so powerful,
Because
everyone is doing
we
something.
feel we are separate now. We feel we are separate from each other. That is the basic problem. Whereas we are not separate.
Exactly.
We miss on the oneness.
Somewhere. Sorry to interrupt. Dr. Sharma has given one in Hindi quotation. कुछ ने अच्छा समझा, कुछ ने बुरा समझा। जिसने
Yeah.
जो समझा वो उसने अपने एक्सपीरियंस या अनुभव से समझा। So that is the problem. We are, you know, right? Yes.
जिसको जितना चाहिए था उसने वही पहचाना, बस खत्म।
So I really appreciate what ma'am has said. Really, जिसको जितना चाहिए था वो उतना पहचाना।
उतना समझ, उतना पहचाना बस। I think so. Sanjay, I think Dr. Kevin is leaving. Before Dr. Kevin is leaving, usually he gives vote of thanks, and I want Sanjay ji also to highlight on this point because I was so anxious to know the answer for this. We are all working, but still poor only. Poor is remaining. Poor children who are illiterate, they are still illiterate. The countries still the people are complaining. Still means where is the progress? Where is the energy going on? Law of conservation of energy states energy can be neither created nor destroyed. But where is our energy like? Where is it going? But that's the reason I asked you all. But as Dr. Kevin has some commitment to leave, I want Dr. Kevin before to him. He usually gives vote of thanks.
Well, thank you everyone for your time today and your commitment and your leadership. I know that your example and your sharing is such an inspiration to me, and I know to others. So thank you again. We appreciate you and look forward to growing forward with you as leaders and leading by example for others to see. So thank you. Thank you to our guest, Major Sanjay. Appreciate you and all the participants. And as always, Dr. Shama, thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kevin. Thank you so much. I think we have taken much of your time today. The discussions has gone such a wonderful way, and the way everyone is contributing to the society. And Dr. Kevin, tons of thanks. Tons of thanks, Dr. Kevin.
God bless. Take
Bye-bye,
care.
Dr. Kevin.
Bye.
Sanjay, we would love to listen from you the answer for that.
In fact, very short answer, I would say that yes, it's a big challenge. We see the people running after percentages, not about values, ethics, ethos. So, in fact, we have so many principles here, and it was great to listen to each one of them that they are focusing on values, ethos, and making their students a good human being. So in the long run, that pays off. In fact, it is not I have seen a balanced personality, a balanced person wins the race in the long run. It is not only, otherwise they get tired, they get burned out, they give up after some time. So one has to be balanced, sports, good human being, do some social service and studies. That is what my thought is, Dr. Shama.
Yeah, I think that's what balance is missing. Exactly. When there is a balance missing in the ecosystem, everything else. So, because we are all working so hard, everyone is trying from their efforts. But still, when you see here, when people come to Gulf, they say, "I don't have anything at home. Nothing is there." Such a worst situation. People are coming from India here, and means where it is going. Even no education, nothing. Still there.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and a very warm welcome to ISA 2023 in the most vibrant city of Dubai.
rich, when we'll possess a lot of things, we'll be happy. I think it's the other way around. When you're very happy, that's the ingredient for success, basically. Like, you've got to be happy first to be successful. So we are never satisfied, you know. We are scared of the distance zero. We reach somewhere, you put a goal, you reach there, stay there and enjoy. We are scared of the distance zero. You know, this is what I feel. Once that distance is covered, we get upset and then we want to go ahead with the next one. The satisfaction is not there.
Exactly. Satisfaction. That's what contentment is not there, the first thing. And also we are carried away by seeing the people in the social media. This social media is again playing another big role, where we see somebody's success and we feel, we try to, we forget this, everybody's story is different. We
the
forget,
FOMO
we try
effect,
to
right?
Yeah. So these all things are leading to lots of distractions for the work that we are doing, and it is becoming incomplete, totally incomplete. So this is what I believe, like, you know, we have to, as a leaders, the leadership, very small vision, no problem. At least we create one Mahatma Gandhi, one Mother Teresa. What do you say, Sanjayji? That's what, right? Means we don't want.
You're saying something?
No, Sanjay, that's what I was asking you.
Absolutely right. In fact, everybody can contribute to the society. It is not that, and we need to remove the fear. And now is the exam time. This is a time to tell children to get out of that fear psychosis, get out of that percentage media, get out of that fear of, remaining second. Because at times you see what Dr. Jasveer had rightly said, the happiness is the main thing. At times you'll find a person getting 65, 70% or 80% marks is very happy, where the 99% person getting 99% is sad because he or she finds that there are two people ahead of them. So that happiness is the biggest question, and I think we need to think of between life, work, study, ambition, balance, Dr. Shama.
And schools also boast, no, Sanjayji, schools also about 99% boy. This is the boy who got 100% state first. But no school post about the very good. These all things are done. So you're encouraging only materialistic things because of admissions. See, everywhere there is a part, because yes, school has to run admissions part, but so there is, then there's no, they should not claim that they're contributing.
So here I disagree with you, Dr. Shama, please. I disagree. I told you I'm caught in the wrong job. I'm I'm a principal, actually. I'm not a principal, really. In my school, there is no grading, there is no ranking,
Wonderful.
nothing. I do not believe in competition at all.
Exactly.
I do not believe
That's
in
what
competition. So I've been following Ben Robinson for quite some time. He's an educationist, and he says the only place to kill the creativity of a child is the school.
Exactly, that's what the schools claim directly. They put on the stigma, the children who are others, they will face from their parents. See that boy, and the other thing is from the friends. So much of punishment. Knowledge is not. He's maybe expert in some other thing, but he's not getting recognition for that. And like on the main screen, like how they put it on the boards, on the news, on the roads. People are going, this school is having. So the other children's, every children expertise means equality is not given. Schools are doing injustice. They are saying they are doing contribution, but it's not contribution, it's a destruction indirectly.
Absolutely.
There are so many, these type of things. Just what I believe is just only is talking is not in converting knowledge into actions is the most important thing.
Yes.
That's where humanization of education should apply. And I hope one day, we don't want to be very rich country, but the country which shows people, see, we are this, we have built we don't have any thieves in our country. Like that, we have to create. There are some countries like that which dominates, which says, like if you go to Switzerland, they don't have doors also. They don't use, means they are like very pure, clean country. Means where they are no thefts, nothing. Anyhow, so thank you so much, everyone, for your wonderful participation today. It was really amazing. Daljit ji, your insights.
So thank you so much, Dr. Shama Hussain, Major General Sanjay Soiji, and all the ADU leaders for giving your precious time. And it was really wonderful learning from each one of you. See, it is rightly said, leadership comes from action, and what exactly we are doing. We are putting our endless efforts to transform the nation, helping all our leaders to find their true potential. And this is the right platform, Dr. Shama Hussain. Humanization of education is a wonderful concept, and we need to spread it to the masses. So thank you so much, Dr. Shama Hussain, Major General Sanjay Suiji, and all the edu leaders for giving your insights. And I love my country like anything. And again, the question is in my mind: why India is not a developing country after 75 years? Why we are still struggling to showcase it as
we
a
are the most developed
developing
country. We actually developed. India should have not developing. It should be a developed. We are such a highly
Yes.
technological. We have people with great knowledge. We are having. I don't think any country have that potential that which we have. No other country
Still
will
what
have
is
that.
happening, Dr. Shama said, we are not focusing on 21st century skills. We are just promoting rote learning till the date. And this is the right platform. We are helping each one to, go for that. Thank you.
Exactly, Daljiji. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. And please don't forget to watch the recording.
Yes, why not?
It's already live there. Now, I think live finished. When we were having this discussion wasn't in live, but before that, it was in live. So everything is in live. Please have a look at it.
Thank God, I would have got fired otherwise, not.
No, Miss Jasbir, we appreciate you. We appreciate really, we need people like you who speak truth, and because the leader is the one who has the courage.
See, I'll
courage
just tell
to
you,
speak
all the
truth.
students who stand outside, the outstanding children, they are my favorites. They are my favorites basically because nobody listens to them, and I love to listen to them because that's all they want. They want somebody to listen to them. So I've always connected with the children who are outstanding, standing out of the class.
I love you. Trust me. We should learn to tell wrong to wrong.
Yeah.
That boldness should come no matter what will happen. You may lose something, but you don't know for your truth. You will get the reflection of it again. I always do that. I have given warnings to the doctors in the hospitals for troubling the poor. Means no problem. If I lose something, what will happen? I mean, the people will see me something like strange, what she is doing. Let them see people.